Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a difference a few days makes. The last time I sat in this chair for this show, post Aston Villa, it was doom and it was gloom. People telling me all kinds. The league's gone, we're bottling it. Oh, Arsenal are going to win and they're going to catch us up. No. Arsenal lose at home to West Ham United, and Liverpool Football Club go to the Etihad and they win at the Etihad for the first time in the league in a decade, and they go 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Yes, Arsenal, of course, have that game in hand. It doesn't matter at this point in time. Liverpool are 11 points clear at the top of the table. Let me know your thoughts. This is your show. It's the fan reaction show. Your comments, your thoughts everywhere, whether you're one of our Discord users as a Redmen Plus subscriber. If you are one of our YouTube chat members right now, thanks everyone for getting involved. Or head on over to Twitter as well, and you can have your say. Dan has put a post out asking for your thoughts, so get yourselves involved. Right then, guys, your comments, let's see. Ezeel says we really won without a 9. Arne Slot today, what manager, what a coach, what a manager. You know, I remember sitting there when Jurgen's gone or going, and I'm like, who are we going to get? And it was, it's going to be Xabi Alonso. It's definitely going to be Alonso. No, he doesn't want it. Okay, it's going to be Ruben Amorim. No, it's not going to be Ruben Amorim. Who are we getting? We went and got Arne Slot. His coaching today, that decision to play that formation, almost like a 4-2-4, and just tell Manchester City, we don't think you're better than us. We're going to go and we're going to kill yous, was an absolute genius. The false 9, whatever you want to call it, with Szoboszlai and Jones's false 9s, 10s, whatever they were. He completely outcoached Pep Guardiola there. It was fantastic. And yeah, congratulations to him. He deserves all the credit in the world. What a moment for him. I'm watching him there on my screen, celebrating around. Ice-T with the $2 super chat. The pain went to the Etihad. Yeah, it really was the Etihad. You know, it's been called that for a while. It really was. By about 85 minutes, they give up. They were out of ideas. Liverpool were like, we've got 2 goals. We're going to sit in a bank 4-2-4, and you're not going to be able to do a single thing about it. And you know what? They did not a single thing about it. Alisson had to make one semi-difficult save. That was it. It was a coaching masterclass, and it was a wonderful performance on Liverpool. Absolutely delightful. Godfather 71, thanks very much for the $9.99 super chat. Just says believe. If you don't believe now, you'll never believe. I've been saying this for ages. If you don't believe in this team, I've been saying it all season. If you don't believe in them ever, you never are. If you can't believe now, then you're never, ever going to believe in us. Because what a moment that was. What a win. Statement win it was. Right, John P with a wonderful message in the Discord says, I adore Mo Salah, but I still underappreciate what I'm seeing when I watch him play. He's outrageous there. And you know what? You're not wrong, John. He was unbelievable today. Absolutely unbelievable. Goal and the assist, of course it was, but he ran them ragged. They tried to double up Gvardiol and Ake. They didn't get near him. They didn't lay a glove. He's the best player in the world at this moment in time. He wants to win the Premier League. He wants to win the Champions League. Of course, he wants to win the League Cup as well, I'm sure. He was brilliant tonight. His role was a little bit different. He was asked to do a little bit more defensively, and he was willing to do it. But when the ball went up, absolutely fantastic. The hold-up play, the skill. He had Nathan Ake on toast a couple of times. Some of the passes were outrageous. And when you need a goal, give it to Mo Salah. A little bit of fortune, you'll take it. And when you need the assist, keep it as calm as you like. Slot it to Dom Szoboszlai. But actually, it's weird with Salah because there's been a few times this season, and I understand this. It might sound mad, but like, he hasn't done a lot, but he has got a goal and an assist. And they've probably been better goals and better assists than this one today. His all-round game was fabulous. It was a bit of a scruffy goal, and his assist was a relatively easy pass, albeit he did well to get there. Outrageous. Best player in the world. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What a player. As Robbie says, unbelievable performance. We let them have the ball and we worked our socks off. Mo Salah is well and thoroughly the king, well and thoroughly he is. Yeah, the Egyptian prince got hooked off after an hour doing absolutely fuck all, and the Egyptian king delivers when he delivers. I think today, Liverpool looked a bit spent towards the end of it, and I get it. It's as if they've gone, you know what? Don't worry about Wednesday now. Let's win this game now. If we have to empty the tank. We have to go. Just win this one. And then whatever we get down the line, we'll deal with that later on. It was unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I said it, and we all said it in the build-up, you know, I'm very surprised that Liverpool got a clean sheet. If you'd said that going into the game, I wouldn't have believed you. Now, obviously, no Erling Haaland certainly plays a factor, and you can't ignore the fact that he didn't have their main centre-forward. But it was, I think Arne Slot's realised maybe we're going to have to little change up, maybe make us a bit more solid. Liverpool get 2 goals and then just say to Manchester City, second half, you are not scoring. Bank, see you later. We're going to run our balls off and we're going to get into tackles and we're going to be as solid as we can. Their main threat was Doku, and I think Liverpool said, he can have the ball. He's not going to hurt us. I've been saying it for years about him. He's all fart, no shit. He's all fart, no shit. He's all fair coat, no knickers. Honestly, he does fuck all. He runs around in circles, spins to you later. Oh, nice trick, nice. Bad pass. Oh, nice trick. Fall over. He's honestly, give him the ball. It's absolutely fine. He'll skin Trent 10 times and he'll do absolutely fucking nothing with it. And Liverpool decided that, and it was absolutely sound. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He honestly... He dribbled past Trent 8 times, and what did he do after he dribbled past Trent? Fucking nothing. He is all fart, no shit, honestly. Absolute garbage. Craig says steer 100% on Doku. Honestly, he's the Dharma Traore. He's the newer Dharma Traore. That's what he is. He's big, fast, strong, and can dribble, and he'll beat your fullback 9 times out of 10, and then he'll shit the bed. It's what he always does. That's him. That's what he does. Trent got skinned loads. He never gave up the fight. He couldn't get off the pitch. By the end, he was absolutely knackered. He's had a torrid time. But he was game for the fight. That's all you can say about it. It's hard graft, that doing that on your own. Really, really hard graft. But at least he stuck to the fight. KDB's game was on par with Brooklyn Beckham's cooking. I don't know the reference. I hope I haven't said something too offensive, but I'm guessing that means shit. That's all I can say. I don't know that one. Basically, Vader says, how many more games until the Premier League is officially ours? You're asking me to do... you're asking me to do maths. I can do maths, but you're going to have to give me a couple of moments. I'll bring the table up for you first. Why not? We can bask in the glory of it right there. There we go. There's the top of the Premier League table. Liverpool 64, Arsenal 53 points. There are the absolute most that Arsenal can get is if you add on the 12 games to go, 36, 89 is the most that they can get. So technically it's still a while away. Liverpool would have to get another 26 points to get to 90. So 26 points divided by 13 games, 2 points a game. But if they win all of them, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. 9 wins will guarantee it, if my basic maths is correct. It won't be that. It'll be less than that, I'm sure of it. And by the way, Arsenal have to play Liverpool as well, and Arsenal aren't going to win every game. So I wouldn't worry too much about that at this moment in time. Right, let's see. We've got a lot of super chats to get to. Thanks very much. Josh Worthington, we have only lost 1 league game this season. Breathe it in. Yeah. Every one of yous, not everyone of yous, I need to rephrase that. I apologise. Everyone who shit the bed when they drew at Goodison and Aston Villa, calm down. We always draw at Goodison Park. Aston Villa are a good team. This team have got it. We are so hard to beat. The difference right now in the table is what? It is your 11 points. Arsenal have lost 2 more games than us and drawn 1 more. When we don't play well or when we're not quite at it, we draw. We always get a point more often than not. The one time, obviously, Nottingham Forest was a stinker very early on, and Arne Slot learned a lot from that game. Calm down. It's a different type of title race. The guys chasing us aren't that good, and our team is. You're spot on, Josh. We are so mentally tough and so mentally resilient, and hopefully long may that continue. Squeezy with the $2.99 in Australian. Up the Reds. Love from down under. Love from up here. You're more than welcome, Squeezy. Thank you very much for joining us, my friend. Sferia, apologies if I've got your name wrong with your super chat. Says, I love you all. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much for your super chat. I think that's where ISK, I'm guessing that's Icelandic Corona, if I'm right. So I love Iceland, what a country. And yeah, love to you too, my friend. Very much appreciated. Marcus, very ballsy game plan from Slot. Liverpool had the minerals of champions. Yeah, it was. It was a ballsy game plan, and it was a game plan that worked to perfection. We don't think you're going to stop us on the break. We don't think you can cope with Mo Salah, and we don't think you're good enough to break us down. That was the game plan, and it was right. And also the set piece goal. A little bit of genius. A little bit copied off Bournemouth by all accounts. Who gives a brilliant, absolutely brilliant. In here, Ironheart. In here, sorry, I've got your name wrong, says, what a great performance. I was shocked to get to 80 minutes and forget that Gravenberch was on the pitch. We beat City without needing his top performance. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was absolutely fantastic at times, keeping the ball and defensively. He did a DM job like a DM today. I thought he was fantastic. I noticed him fair, but I see your point. The play didn't have to go through him. It was probably because we weren't trying to play out. Liverpool were just like, kick it away, have another go. Can't get past us. Ryan, thank you very much with the €2 super chats. And now they're going to believe us yet. The away end was in full voice singing, hi, you're going to believe us. I think everybody is starting to believe. It's not done yet, but there's a lot of believers around here. Wade, okay. Wade wants to give Endo so his props. Don't mind it coming on off the bench. Endo is the GOAT. Yeah, he doesn't give up, does he, that fella? That one when he chased Doku and just booted him up into the air and took the ball off him. Fantastic. Good sub. I thought from honest thought, actually, I thought Liverpool needed a little bit more solidity. Good, really good sub. Let's see who else we've got. Diane says, I believe, but I'm waiting to be fully confirmed. Of course, Diane. Of course. You can believe, though. You can believe until we get there. Absolutely. Right, let's see who else we've got. Stan the man. Hello, Stan. What a fighting team spirit today. Outstanding tactics. Trent was the only worry, but Doku can be a nightmare to mark. I think, to be honest with you, I think Liverpool sold Trent down the river a little bit. It's impossible one-on-one against that fella. Like I said before, he's so quick and so fast. I think the plan was, if he beats you, he's not going to beat the next one because he's crap. And that's what it was. He's fucking crap. He's crap. Honestly, stop telling me he's good. He's crap. He's absolutely crap, Doku. He's amazing at beating his fullback one-on-one. And then he goes, oh, shit, the bed. And I think Trent got given the unenviable task. I don't think anyone, he skipped past a few of our players. He skipped past Endo once. He skipped past Gravenberch. He skipped past Salah once. Like, he's impossible one-on-one. But then, it's absolutely fine. He does fuck all when he gets to the end of it. Right, let's see where we're at. It was a proper team performance, says Haramandeep Singh. Says, proper team performance, doubling up defensively where perfectly it was. It was a defensive masterclass. Kevin Davis with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend Kev. Says, I can't wait to listen to the Final Word podcast. Sorry, the Final Word, the Originals podcast and the Bias Football podcast tomorrow after that win. Yes, Final Word show recorded in the morning. Can't wait for that one myself. I'm hosting that one. Bias Football podcast with Paul and the gang. All on Redmen Plus, the Originals, of course, live here on YouTube and all 3 podcast platforms. Speaking of Redmen Plus, the guys are in there right now doing the player ratings podcast. You've got Paul, Chloe and Chrissy P in there doing that right now for you. So you get on that as well if you want to go and sign up to Redmen Plus. What a time to do it. There's never a better time to do it. Jason Tripp, performance of champions, confidence assured and composed. Yep, absolutely. It was absolutely sensational. It was the performance. That was the type of performance that you put in when you want to go and say, listen, they lost yesterday to Arsenal. We're going to win this league title. That is what that performance was. It was absolutely unbelievable, sensational performance, absolutely fantastic. I am going to try, as you guys keep your comments coming in, I will get to as many of them, different ones as I can. I will also go over to to Twitter. Omar says, Arne Slot just gave a seminar on how to play with 2 midfielders and strikers and win. Yes, Mikel Arteta, watch that. That's how you do it. It helps when you got fucking Mo Salah. I'll bear in mind that. I'll give you that one. Masterclass. Absolute masterclass. Masterclass from Arne Slot. It was bloody good. Once again, thank you very much. Another super chat. Doku was like a poor man's Ginola. He couldn't lace David Ginola's boots. Less flair, less product. He couldn't even lace David Ginola's boots, that fella, mate. He's a Dama Traore in a Man City shirt is what he is. He's a Dama Traore in a Man City shirt. He's crap. Honestly, he's absolutely crap. Let's see who else we have here. Yeah, we've done the double against them in Slot's first season, says Ashley Giles. Yeah, it's interesting, Ash, because it's, bear that in mind, of course, this isn't the exact same man. This isn't Man City at their barnstorming best, of course it's not. But this is Arne Slot in his first year, and he's actually tactically outdid Let's do that in English. He has tactically outdone Pep Guardiola on 2 separate occasions. The tactics at the Anfield were brilliant. The tactics today were even better. He's looked at everything, and him and his coaching staff deserve so much credit. I go back to it. It's not the same Man City side. They're a different beast this year. They're not as good. They've got no legs, and of course, no Erling Haaland. But you can only play what's in front of you. And Guardiola is quite rightly regarded as one of the greatest tacticians of all time. And twice this year, Arne Slot had his kicks down and made a bit of a show of him. We've got ourselves a manager, ladies and gentlemen. He is really, 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 really good. Really good. Inspector Crud, I mean, nice name, I suppose. Did we just see the transfer of the league? Yeah, I think we did. No guarantees. The Premier League's crazy. Mad stuff can happen. 11 points clear. We've got 11 games to go. They've got 12. That's a big gap. That is a monumental gap. If we were chasing Arsenal or City and the gap was that, we would give up hope. I would be saying, you know what, go and put all your eggs in the League Cup finals or your Champions League or whatever. If I'm Arsenal now, if I'm an Arsenal fan, I would be asking Mikel Arteta to go and put up... Every decision he makes is to rest players and keep players fit and firing for when they play in the Champions League. Because they've got a PSV, they could easily get through that and then see where they're at from there. Tough game against probably one of the Madrid sides, maybe by Leverkusen. So I think I would say listen. I think we are going to win the league. It's not guaranteed, but that's a massive, massive, massive gap. What a swing today! All I heard post Villa of everyone. I even put it on Twitter. We're 8 points clear, and it was like, no, actually, we're only 5 because and it'll be 2 by the time Arsenal win. And then we go to City, and then we lose, and they win the game. And I was like, what is going on? Where's this idea that Arsenal are just going to beat everybody? I couldn't believe it. And then today, from everyone telling me that it was a 5-point gap, it's an 11-point gap. Back the lads. They're great. Honestly, they're absolutely great. Let's see. Register agrees with me. She says, we're going to win the league. I think I would agree with you to do that one. Yeah, I would agree with you. Craig just says, Salah now has 41 goal contributions in 27 games. 25 goals and 16 assists. Incredible, honestly. He's got, I think I'm right in saying it's 11 times now this year, he's got a goal and an assist in a Premier League game this season, which is just, yeah, he's just an absolute joke. Absolute joke. Yeah, absolute. He's the best player in the world. And honestly, he's unbelievable. Give him a new fucking contract. Whatever he wants, pay him. Give him Anfield. Honestly, honestly, give him whatever he wants. He is a genius, that man. Absolute genius, unplayable. Unak says, when should I actually start booking the flights for the parade in May? You've got to wait, because it might be after May, and listen, he might win the Champions League too. Bear that in mind. The final's a bit later on, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Get yourself over for the last weekend of the season. No, fill your boots out. Liverpool's going to be bouncing as a city there, I think. Yeah, fill your boots. Yeah, Barry Lay just says, fantastic result. You're not wrong, Baz. You're not wrong at all. Over back on Twitter, Mike says, best performance of the season, in complete control the entire time. Every single player executed their individual jobs to perfection. You're right, Mike, they did. You're spot on. It was our best game of the season. We've had some really good ones. Old Trafford was fantastic. I thought we were brilliant then. Arne Slot was speaking the other day actually about some of his favourite performances. I think he is going to put this one right near the top. I thought we were absolutely sensational today. Absolutely fantastic. I think spot on. Spot on. Spot on indeed. Right. Phil says, that's massive. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm not going to advise you on that, Phil. Clap them together, rub them together, cheer in the air. Anything else you want to do? Producer Aaron's just walked in. Aaron, what's your Phil do with his hands?
What's he currently doing?
He doesn't know. He's excited, he doesn't know what to do. What?
You can have a good night.
Oh. Aaron says, have a good night with yourself, Phil. Take that for what you mean it to take. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to let you sort that out as well. He's gone. I can't even ask him what he meant by that one. That's up to you to decide, my friend. That is absolutely up to do. That is absolutely up to you to do. But you know what to do, lad. Just enjoy it. Fill your boots. Fill your boots. Simon Suddens, nice, says, the Reds defended well and were a big threat going forward. So yeah, Liverpool, again, I go back to it. It was a very fuck you performance to Pep Guardiola in Manchester City. That was him saying, I don't think you can break us down, mate. I don't think you can break us down. I don't think you can score past us. That's what that second half was. To a man, they've all decided. And listen, Liverpool away from home this year have leaked goals. In recent weeks, you know, again, 2 at Villa, 2 at Arsenal. 2 at Aston Villa, 2 at Arsenal earlier on the season, 3 at Newcastle. Away from home hasn't been... Our record away from home is fantastic. We don't lose many, but we have drew a few and we've conceded a lot of goals. He said to Pep Guardiola, like, come and beat this. Bang, going to sit 4-2-4, have a go at that. And they couldn't. Absolutely couldn't. Red Moon, it feels like we always have these matches where we just win with nervous games, gone are the 4-0. I was not nervous at any stage in that game. Not once. So I don't know what that means. I think what you're saying is, I think the new Arne Slot Liverpool is, we're not going to keep attacking and going on gung-ho and get caught on a counter and do something silly. I think that's it. So maybe that's what you're saying, but I never felt nervous once. Never felt nervous once. The one time I was a little bit iffy was when I think Savinho got in down there right and Van Dijk had to cut one out. Other than that, mate, I never felt nervous at all. No, not one time. So I disagree with you on that. I think your point is we're not going to go and score. I don't think he ever wanted to do that today. I think the plan was at 2-0, we're fine here. Have a go. Try and beat this without Erling Haaland. And he couldn't. Yeah, Red Moon, I'm still happy. Absolutely. Yeah, no, you're right, mate. I see your point. I see your point in that we didn't go for the third. I mean, we were at what Dominik Szoboszlai's toenail from it being 3. It's worth mentioning. But I think the plan was we're going to be solid. We're not going to do nothing stupid, and we don't think you can beat us. Absolutely think you're spot on. Rory says, huge statement win today. Salah and Szoboszlai were brilliant. Defence was immense. The pressure was off too after Arsenal's loss. Yeah, listen, we're quite a way into the show here, aren't we? And we haven't really mentioned Dominik Szoboszlai. Thought he was fabulous. Obviously takes his goal well. Had a shot this time. Very nearly got another goal later on as well. Of course, nearly got an assist again, if not for a little toenail. That job is so hard. That false 9 midfield role, whatever it is so difficult. He ran his arse off. He really did. He was unbelievable. You're right to mention him. We give Salah his flowers. We should give Szoboszlai his as well. Unbelievable performance. I said before the game, I think we can run the legs off these. We have got way more energy. We've got way more in the tank, and we did. And a lot of it was down to him and Curtis Jones. Fair play to them both. I thought they did that job so manfully, so willingly. Fantastic. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. Sarush, let this be an example not to lose our heads when a couple of results don't go our way. Especially when you're drawn away from home against a half-decent side. The Everton one's a total fluke. It's a 1 in a million, like, the way that game ended, unfortunately. And we always draw there, so that wasn't a surprise. But listen, the way that the game ended, when the ref should have already blew full time, and then the centre-half scores the goal of his dreams and they have a pitch invasion. Absolutely fantastic for them. But yeah, Villa, it's all right. It's all right. It's absolutely spot on. Chill your beans. Mark says, thank you very much, Mark Gallagher, with the €2.49 super chat. And now you're going to believe us. Get in Reds. Yep. No, #20, #20. I hope you're right, buddy. I hope you're right. Thank you very, very much indeed. Like guys, there's like nearly 4,000 of you watching live. Fill your boots, get your comments in. I'll read out as many as I can. Once again, with another super chat. The final minute was a perfect example on how to execute total football. Players repositioning and covering for each other. A very Dutch win, to be fair. It was a very all hands on deck. You step out, I'll fill in for you. You chase that down, I'll box it off, mate. Oh, he's got past you. Don't worry, he's not getting past me. You're right. Everybody bailing each other out. Yeah, spot on, mate. A very, very good defensive, manful defensive performance, which hasn't always been the case with Liverpool away from home. I think it's fair to say this year, unbelievable. Ahmed says, a nice change of pace. No ref or VAR nonsense. Surprising since it was Anthony Taylor, but I'll take it. Yeah, there was nothing really controversial. I didn't really celebrate the Jones goal because I thought he was offside, and he was. Well, Szoboszlai was, but you're right, yeah. It's always nice, isn't it, when you can just chill out. Right, let's see who else we've got. Mark Curran says Szoboszlai and Gravenberch are easily the two best midfielders in the league. Shrug. Let me just have a little sip of my drink. I think definitely when they do a team of the year at the end of the year, Gravenberch will be in it. And if he's not, someone's not watching football. He's been sensational all season, unbelievable. Szoboszlai's a little bit more hot and cold, hit and miss. On his day, he's borderline unplayable. He's actually turned up in the big games at times this season as well. You know, through real big moments when we've needed him, he has delivered, and he's only going to get better. So I think when you do a team of the season at the end of it, obviously there'll be quite a few Liverpool players, and if Van Dijk will be in it, Gravenberch will definitely be in it. I think McAllister is probably in that conversation for me as well. I would say obviously Salah, Gravenberch. Yeah, there's loads. I'm rightly so, because Liverpool are at a point where they're dominating the Premier League at this moment in time. They really are. McAllister's outrageous, unbelievable. What a player he is today. I thought he was brilliant today, absolutely brilliant. He really, really was. Let's see. Well, McAllister is one of our best players, says Stars. Yeah, he's unbelievable. What a player. Absolutely unbelievable. Ian Greer. Steve, have we played anyone yet? No, honestly, no one. Absolutely no one. We're shit. We're crap. We need refs and VAR and injuries. We're crap. Right, let's see. Who else? Yeah, Tyler, I didn't mention that before. 2 clean sheets against Manchester City too. Yeah, bang. Absolutely, mate. You're spot on. Regina says, whoever says that we didn't get out of second gear, we were on top gear mentally. I thought we did get out. I suppose you mean in terms of an attacking threat is what they're saying, Regina. But yeah, Liverpool worked hard. Look at them all. Trent was exhausted. Szoboszlai was knackered. Salah got taken off for a few minutes ago. He was knackered as well. Liverpool ran their socks off. That was a real hard working, manful performance. Yeah, they did. They really, really. They had to defend well. City have still got good players, but yeah, they had to really, really put a shift in there, and so they did. Rahul, any idea how many goals Salah has scored against Manchester clubs? Does Salah own Manchester? I can tell you the answer to that very, very surely if you want. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. He owns Manchester for sure at this moment in time, perhaps. He loves scoring goals against Manchester United and Manchester City. He scored 16 times against Manchester United. He scored 13 times against Manchester City. 29 goals he has scored against the teams from Manchester. In 39 games, 29 goals in 39 games. Forget 8 assists against Manchester City and 6 assists against Manchester United. I can do maths. That's 14. 14 assists. Add my 29 goals. That is 43. 43 in 39 appearances. I think I've got my maths right there. I have, haven't I? Yeah. The answer is yes. Mo Salah owns Manchester. Gary Neville's bought half of Manchester and put buildings on it. The actual real owner of Manchester is Mohamed Salah. Manchester Salah says, but work on that, mate. That wasn't great. Work on that. Let's Mochester. Mohamed Salah. Yeah. You sort it out. Yeah, you sort it out. Right. Who said Ibu isn't good with the ball? He was so comfortable with it recently. Arna Slot said it. Is who said it. Yeah, listen, again, I'm quite far into the show and I understand it. It bounces around a bit. I thought our two centre-halves today were unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The pair of them, two absolute giants, Van Dijk and Konate, with the ball, without the ball, in the air, blocks, tackles, headers, you name it, they did it. They were both brilliant. And yet Konate, they thought, we'll give him the ball, and a couple of times he went, I'll just play a little pass, I'll have a little run. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable is what he was. Right. It was a true captain's performance from Verge, said John. Yeah, John, you're absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. Dale's confident. Where's all... it'll be 5-point lead by Sunday night, crew gone now. The negative Normans can sling it up the mighty fucking Reds. We've just won our 20th. I think you might be right, Dale. I think you might be right. I think that was an absolutely massive, massive win. Jake says, 4-0 against City, home and away. The Boogeyman is finally dead. I don't think he's dead, Jake. I think he's dead this year. I think he's coming back. And there's more to come from Manchester City. But when they're down, put them down, and Liverpool did that this week. They'll come back. I'm just watching Trent fist pumping there, and Salah and Van Dijk. They know how significant that was. Yeah, they'll be back, but for now, ruthless. Show no mercy. Show no mercy. You never walk alone. 691. The spine of the team ran the show. Ali, Virgil, Szoboszlai, Salah, bang. Yeah, they were all magnificent. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely magnificent. Oh, did I get Quadbod's thing wrong? Sorry, Quadbod. Mohamed Salah. Get you. It was good. You needed the hyphen to make me know what you meant. You're spot on. Good. Thank you for clearing that up as well, Dom. You're right. I get you now. I get you. It wasn't bad, actually. Better than mine. Let's see who else we've got. In the Discord, Milesy, Salah and Van Dijk better get their new contract, I swear. Yeah, get that done if we can, please, folks. Get that done if we can. Right, let's go back over to the YouTube. Let's see who we've got. Unak Salah, Ballon d'Or, surely now. Yeah, I'd like to think so. And if he doesn't, I'd like to see the player who takes it off him. Because he must be some player. Ben. You know what, Ben? Do us a favour, bring my screen up. Twitter. This is Twitter at its worst. Boring to watch. Don't mind the match. Tonight was atrocious, but it's all about the wins and the 3 points. Oh, there's just no helping people. It was boring to watch. Oh my God. I've got nothing to say about that. Absolutely nothing to say about that. I'm going to give it the response it deserves, which is this. Right, let's see. Alistair, finally someone told Szoboszlai that you're allowed to shoot. Yeah, he did, and he did it well. Just absolutely wrong-footed Ederson. Fran, okay. There's a message I never thought I'd read out, but I'm going to read it now. Well, I'm in the bath watching Stay Hort. There's something I never envisaged up the Reds. Okay. How do I respond to that? Don't forget to wash behind your ears. I don't know. Let's move on. MMJ, it's clear to see how as the right Egyptian, the king is a Red, yeah. Mamouche might be good in the future. Not right now. He is not Mohamed Salah right now. Let's see who else we've got here in the chat. Let's see who we've got. Do we need to win the Champions League for Salah to win the Ballon d'Or? I think it'd help, but I hope not. I hope not. I think he deserves it. I think he's been the best player. Let's see who else we've got. James, yeah, another solid cameo from Endo. Yeah, Endo's becoming making a habit of that. Let's see. Dan, today was prime Mourinho ball. This team was so versatile. Well, it was the second half. It was, wasn't it? It was a little bit like we're winning. You can't beat us, and he couldn't. Absolutely couldn't. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. Super chat 10 from TMX Mr. A. I can read this. Super Salah goes ballistic. Celtic way. See, I knew I couldn't do it. Let's do it again. Super Salah goes ballistic. City were atrocious. Good super chat. For a man with a speech impediment and a stutter like me, that was really difficult. But I got there second time. Thanks very much for your super chat, Pral. Yeah, Liverpool and Salah were absolutely fantastic. Salah is on for Player of the Season, Premier League Golden Boot, European Golden Boot, and the Ballon d'Or, Egyptian King, and of course the most assists and all that. The Creative Player of the Season. Yep, spot on. Unbelievable. Mr. J Mango giving props to the boss. Slot is genuinely a tactical genius. He has shown it so often this season. He really has. I thought he got today absolutely sensational. Yeah, unbelievable. He had Pep Guardiola's kicks down. He really did. He really did. Really did. Right then, in a moment, I'm going to head over to the board. We're going to do the player ranking show as well. We will get that very, very shortly. A couple more comments. Any more? Let me know very quickly as you get set up over there.